Like a little dish or a what?
Yeah, like a saucepan.
Sure.
Yeah. I rather
Saucepan? Saucepan like it's a pan for making sauce.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, what's in the sauce?
I don't
Whatever.
know.
Whatever. It doesn't matter. Hey, this is Amir.
This is Diana.
And you're watching
VEGANTWOSOME.
Welcome back to our channel. If this is your first time here and you're interested in vegan food and all other vegan things, you're in the right place. Sit back, relax, grab yourself some spring rolls and enjoy this episode. We have new episodes every Sunday. We are here in the rainy Vancouver. That's why we're in the car trying to stay dry. And we have another episode for you. And guess what? This one is also amazing. Tell the good folks where we are today.
Today we are at Green Lettuce.
And what is that?
It is an Indian-style Chinese restaurant.
And what does that mean exactly?
I feel like they have Indian dishes and Chinese dishes, and some of them are kind of like fused together, or maybe Chinese dishes with an Indian twist and vice versa. It's not vegetarian or vegan, but they do have a lot of vegan options.
Let's talk about interior. What's the interior like?
It has a lot of tables, and we came here pretty much as soon as it opened because I remember when we've been here previously, it can get really, really busy and you'll have to wait for a table if you come later in the evening. And there were a lot of people doing takeout and delivery orders, so it's a very busy and popular restaurant.
It was already pretty busy too.
I know, right? Opening on Sunday is 4 p.m. We got there around 4:30 and was already kind of busy.
Ah. What did we get?
We got spring rolls, the tofu lettuce wrap, fried rice, and the spicy eggplant and tofu in black bean sauce.
Just for the two of us?
And we ate all of it. There were no leftovers, so we were really hungry.
Let's talk about the spring rolls. What are your thoughts?
The spring rolls were kind of oily. Usually I wrap them in a napkin to soak up the oil, but I ran out of napkins, so I had no napkin to soak up the oil. So I just bit into it with no sauce. It was only a very average spring roll. I knew it was homemade because it was very homemade. Like, I've had these spring rolls made at home before. Not our home.
Right.
Because I don't know how to make spring rolls or deep fry, but
your mom made
yeah, basically. What did you think of the spring rolls?
Well, if you're regular here, you know that spring rolls are one of my favorite foods. And this one was just okay, I agree with you. It was a little bit oily. And I feel like there wasn't enough stuff in it. It felt like there was like a big space from where the shell was and where the ingredients were. Hollow chamber. The palm sauce coming in the package, that was a little bit weird as well in the restaurant. I mean, if it was for takeaway, I get. It wasn't the worst spring roll I ever had. Definitely wasn't the best. Shall we?
Mm-hmm. One, two, three.
Boom. Is that a three?
Two.
Oh, you were kind of holding it sideways.
Two.
Oh,
like two thumbs.
Now, let's talk about the lettuce wrap. That was Diana's choice. What did you think?
I really miss having lettuce wraps. It's rare, I don't know why, to have a vegan lettuce wrap. So I definitely knew I had to order it. When it came, I was like, whoa, it looks so big. Like the stuff, the filling part looks so big. But then I was tossing it and then it's actually not that big because underneath all that stuff was a lot of noodles. And that's just filler. So then I wrapped it up in my lettuce, and they did give us enough lettuce. Sometimes they don't give you enough lettuce. They did this time. It was really good. I really enjoyed it. I'm glad we ordered it.
I've never had lettuce wrap when it doesn't come with a sauce on the side. I'm a big sauce guy, so I was expecting some sauce, but it was pretty saucy as it was, so I'm not sure if it needed it. It was a little bit spicy in a good way. It was tasty. The lettuce was nice and fresh and washed. It was like nicely washed. This was a really positive tip because, you know, lettuce is pretty dirty sometimes, but it was nicely washed. I enjoyed this dish. Recommended.
1, 2, 3.
Boom, I'll give it a 4 as well. I'm a big high five. Alright, now let's talk about sex, baby.
No, let's talk about fried rice.
Sounds good. What did you think of the fried rice?
I got the most basic fried rice. They had a lot of different types of fried rice that were vegan, that were probably a fancier, but I just got the most basic one. It was okay because, you know, fried rice, you can use different kinds of rice for fried rice. And I prefer fried rice when they use the longer grain kind of rice. This one was very short grain fried rice. It went well with our main dish, and I could eat it on its own. It had enough flavor that it could be eaten on its own, but I don't think it was anything super special. What do you think?
I'm a big fan of fried rice as well. I thought this was a good one. It wasn't too oily. It had lots of vegetables in it. Tasty. No problem at all. Enjoyed it. I didn't really look at the menu that much. I just left Diana to do it. It would have been nice to have some tofu in it and some other. I'm sure they had it. Did they not? No, Diana just got the basic one because she's a basic. What's she saying? Basic.
1, 2, 3.
3.
I've had better fried rice.
Fair enough. Before we talk about the spicy eggplant with tofu and black bean sauce, let's play a little game. This game is called Press the Damn Subscribe Button. I mean, you're still here. That means you're kind of liking it. So do yourself a favor. Press it. Now let's talk about sex, baby.
No, let's talk about the spicy eggplant and tofu with black bean sauce.
What do you think?
I liked it a lot. I like black bean sauce. I was just thinking, I know probably some people wouldn't like black bean sauce because they're not familiar with it. The idea of what black bean sauce is maybe weirds people out, but I thought this was a really good dish. The tofu was yummy. The eggplant was well cooked. It went really well with the rice. On its own, it would have been too salty. I really like this dish. I thought it was a good pick. What did you think?
I thought it was absolutely delicious as well. Could have used a little less salt maybe, but overall not bad at all. And you're right, it went great with the rice. The eggplants were nice and cooked. You know, sometimes eggplants are not cooked enough, so it's a little bit have that raw tasting, but they were nice and cooked. The tofu was really good. Love the black bean sauce. Delicious. Loved it. Recommended.
1, 2, 3. Perfect.
I'll give it a
Well, it was a
yeah,
little salty. It was a little salty.
Okay, fair enough.
I would definitely go back to green lettuce because there are a lot of other vegan items there to try. And I've asked Amir to take me back before. I think he didn't want to go because he thought the food before was a little bit oily. But I thought it was okay today. Maybe it just depends on what you order. How about you? Would you go back to green lettuce?
I enjoyed the meals today, so yes, I would go back. But I just want to say the whole Indian fusion with Chinese, I don't see it. I don't get it. Maybe there are some other dishes that would fall under that umbrella, but what we got today was straight up Chinese. Wrong? Am I wrong?
No. So if you have been to green lettuce and there are more Indian style Chinese dishes you've had, please let us know in the comments what you would recommend and we can try it next time. Take a look at this review on Amir's face. We've been practicing skincare, so hopefully in future episodes you'll notice a difference.
Thanks for watching.
Thank you for watching.
Do.
Doot, doot.